Hello my friends. Over the past few years, I've been slowly and intentionally building my summer capsule wardrobe. So today I would love to share my Reformation dress collection with you. So when I curate my wardrobe, I try not to just look for beautiful pieces. I like to imagine a little story or persona behind each dress. Sometimes it's a character, sometimes it's a feeling. It's almost like dressing becomes a way of stepping into a different version of myself. So let's jump right into the dresses. So let's begin with the Valencio dress in the shade Delicacy, and honestly, the name couldn't be more perfect. This piece feels light, soft, and effortlessly elegant. The subtle floral pattern gives it such a timeless charm, and from the moment I saw it, I imagined myself wearing it on sunny summer days, picnicking under trees, strolling barefoot through meadows, or hosting a tea party, which I've never done, but I always romanticize. I actually wore this dress last August during a cozy little farm homestay, and it was everything I'd envisioned. So it's made of 100% viscose, which, as you'll notice, it'll be a reoccurring fabric in this collection. Viscose is an incredibly lightweight and breathable fabric. It drapes beautifully and moves with that soft, romantic swish that I love. But that said, it is a delicate material. You can't just toss it in the wash, and even steaming it can sometimes alter the fabric. I have a sneaking suspicion that this one may have shrunk ever so slightly. It feels just a touch shorter than I remember from last summer. And you can wear it either braless or with a bra. I'm going braless right now because I don't like a bra showing through in the back. But yeah, so this is the Valencio dress in the color Delicacy. Next up is the citrus dress. It is easily one of my favorites. I actually have it in two colors, lipstick and Hampstead. And even though it's the same dress, each one feels like it has a completely different story to tell. The lipstick color is bold, romantic, and full of life, like a rose in full bloom. It's rich and just a touch dramatic in the most enchanting way, in my opinion. And I imagine wearing it on a summer date night, somewhere maybe with string lights and music playing, or maybe barefoot on the beach, strolling along the shore at sunset. The bodice is fitted in a nice way that I think gives the waist a good shape without it being too stiff or tight, which I personally really appreciate. I love a good structured waist, but only if it lets me breathe and move. And the button detailing adds such a nice classic touch, and the cup support that it gives is supportive enough that I don't need a bra, which is a nice touch in the summer when it's extremely hot and you don't really want to be wearing a ton of layers. Whoops, I just realized I forgot to take the tag off of this one, but I'm definitely keeping it, so cutting it off right now. Oh, my hair's stuck. Oh my goodness. There we go. Tag's off. Then there's the same dress in the color Hampstead, and in my opinion, it has a completely different vibe and energy. Whoa, I'm like toppling over. The soft sage green with the tiny floral print feels like something out of a countryside dream. In my opinion, it looks quite vintage, and when I'm romanticizing my life, I can picture myself sitting on a white porch journaling in this. But yeah, it's just so lovely. I really, really like the silhouette and the way it fits. But that being said, both versions are a bit on the short side, and both are made of 100% viscose. I don't mind the length personally. I'm around 5'3", but it is worth noting if you're taller or if you prefer a little bit more coverage. It is definitely a shorter fit. So this is the Sora linen dress in red, and it's actually my least favorite of the 5, mainly because it doesn't quit doesn't fit quite right on me. So I'm still deciding. If I don't reach for it much this summer, I will probably list it on Poshmark. I was super drawn to the tomato red gingham print. It has that classic nostalgic charm. It reminds me of a picnic scene in a movie, and it's made of 100% linen, which I love for the summer. It's breathable and lightweight, but unfortunately, it does crease rather easily, especially when you sit down, which is okay, but I'd rather it didn't do that. I know that clothes aren't meant to look perfect all the time, but it's something to keep in mind if you hate wrinkles in your clothes. In my head, when I first saw it, it reminded me of the countryside, of a dress I would wear when going to the farmer's market or when strawberry picking, but on me, the fit feels so bulky. It doesn't cinch at the waist the way I usually like. And with my shorter torso, I think it would suit someone with a little bit more length through the bodice. For reference, I got it in a size 0. All the other dresses are in a size 0 as well, but this definitely runs slightly large. I also find that it looks better with a bra. For a little bit more shape, here it is both ways. I'll show it to you the way I wear it without a bra. I actually like to put the straps down. But I don't own a strapless bra, so this is the way I wear it where I feel most comfortable. Please let me know if you guys think I should keep it. I'm like very, very on the fence about this one. And finally, we have the Wynn dress in white, and this possibly might be my absolute favorite of my entire collection. It's tied with the citrus dress, but to me, this one just feels so effortlessly timeless. It strikes that perfect balance between vintage charm and modern simplicity, and I am absolutely in love with the structured bodice. It adds a sense of old world elegance without feeling too formal and without feeling quite like a corset. It is actually still impressively structured here, despite the fact that there is no boning in it. The fabric covered buttons down the front are such a beautiful touch, offering just enough detail to make it special while still keeping the silhouette so clean and minimal. The overall feel of the dress is so light, romantic, and dreamy, and I also love that I don't need to wear a bra with it. It really is the perfect little white dress. I can picture wearing it to any engagement or wedding related events I'm gonna have this summer, or even something more casual like a sunny afternoon picnic or a patio dinner with a glass of white wine in hand. It's versatile and dreamy and has that lovely ability to make me feel very feminine and put together without feeling like I'm trying too hard. And yeah, this one is made of 100% viscose, and like many others in this haul, it's dry clean only, so definitely keep that in mind if you want to pick it up, because yeah, that usually kind of sucks. And so that's that. That is my whole Reformation summer dress collection. Fashion for me has never been about chasing trends. It's about the little memories that I make when I wear the items. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know in the comments which dress was your favorite. I would truly love to hear, and yeah, thank you for spending this moment with me. I can't wait to see you in my next video.